Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Ripples on Road, and today I'll be showing you how to trim the adenium plant, and it's also called desert rose, and how to trim and how to change the soil, because after the winter, in the month of February, March, we trim it and also change the soil so that in the next season it will give much more flowers and it will give much more branches. So this plant I'll just show you. This is the adenium plant which I got it from Kerala, and it's now 2 years old. I bought it from Palakkad. My sister-in-law, her name is Leela. I call her Leela Chechi. So she and Ray Bhai, I call him Ray brother. So they both gifted me this. Actually, it's not gifted. I stole it from their garden. So this is the plant, and I put it in the soil. So usually you can put it in the soil or you can put it in the cinder, but I decided to put it in the soil. So today I'll be changing the soil. Not only I'll be trimming it because it's grown too tall. So I'll be trimming it also. And these are my plants here. You can see this is jasmine, and there is lime over there, and some show plants here, and this is pink lily. And then spinach here, it's because of the heat it has then there are some other small flower plants. Also here are some flower plants. Actually this plant seeds were given by my niece mother-in-law. She is in Trishur, so she gave me some seeds. I don't know which flower plant it is, but it has started growing now, so it's a beautiful one. So these are the flower plants. So when the flower comes, I'll take another video and show you how it looks. That's orchids over there. They're growing slowly, but you can see that side, and the other ones are inside. So I'll be trimming it, and I'll show you what all needed for trimming this, and how to change the soil. So let us change the soil first. So first we have to remove the soil. Just pull it. So what we do is, after removing it, we keep it in a fresh water so that all the soil gets removed from the roots and all that. So here goes. You can see the roots are beautifully developed. So after washing it, what I did is I'll just keep it aside. You can see this color of water. This is somewhat greenish. So I soak it here in this water for about half an hour, 1 hour. So what is this water? So this water is, I added fungicide, that is SAF fungicide. I usually use SAF, so that if at all there is any bacteria in this plant, in this roots, so it will die. So we soak it and keep it for about 1 hour, half an hour or 1 hour in this water. By that time, let me change the other one. So I'll keep it aside. So here goes the second one. Just hold and pull it. If it doesn't get pulled, just loosen the soil to the edges. So I'm just trying to take this soil, loosen it a little bit in the edges. I hope it's okay now. Yeah. So the second one has come out. Let me remove the unwanted soil here. So let me keep this aside. In the same way, I dip it in the fresh water so that I can remove all the unwanted soil and other things, dead roots. Yeah. And I keep it in this water with this plant. The adenium plant is getting soaked in the fungicide. Let me show you what's all needed to change the soil. So this time what I'm adding is I'm adding cinder. This cinder I bought it from I ordered it online from West Bengal. So here it's very difficult to get it, so I got it from West Bengal. What is cinder? I have mentioned in my earlier video. And then to on the top of that cinder I'll be adding some soil. So this soil contains vermicompost, little bit of vermicompost. Then what's here is seaweed powder, neem powder, and little bit cow dung. So this is dry cow dung with little bits vermicompost, and also this is steamed cow dung, so that it doesn't have any fungicide or bacteria in this. And then to plug the holes you require something. So what I did, I have taken some broken clay pot pieces, so that the drainage will be in a proper way, so that the water doesn't remain stagnant. Very important that the water should not remain stagnant. If at all the water remains stagnant, the roots gets decayed. So what I did is also here, let me show you, whenever you change the soil, you wash this properly. And this I washed it in a proper way. So now you can see lot of drainage here. This actually doesn't come like this, but what I did is I added some more holes to this, so that the drainage will be in a proper way. So but when you get in the market, you get very small drainage holes. So now what we'll do is close the drainage with this bit of clay pot pieces. So here goes, and one more. Yes, so you can see I have closed it, but the drainage will be in a proper way. Now I add the cinder to this, little bit of cinder. Yes, so this is ready. The plant is getting soaked, so I am just waiting for the plants to get soaked. In the next one also I will be adding the same thing. I will be closing the drainage here. I'm thankful to my watchman who works in my apartment in the society. So he brought this clay pieces for me, clay pot pieces for me. So let me thank him also. Mishra ji, thank you very much. His name is Mishra. So I asked him that can you get me some pieces, but because very difficult to get all this, but he was kind enough to get me these pieces. And let me add now cinder. So if at all friends you want to know what is cinder, you just log into my earlier video, you will get to know what is cinder. It's a beautiful thing which I came to know. So in this cinder I have already added vermicompost. You can see some vermicompost in this. So you have to add little bit vermicompost both in the soil as well as in the cinder. So I'll keep this aside. So now it's about 45 minutes. I have kept this in the water, in the fungicide. So now we'll remove it and we'll start planting it. So before planting it, let me trim it. So where should we trim the adenium plant? That's very important. Always you have to trim it at least suppose the soil is up to here, then at least 1 inch should be above the soil, and then 1 inch above that. So round about here you can trim the adenium plant. Both the side I'll be trimming it here, because there is a growth here. So I'll trim it little just below that. So I'll be trimming it here. So now I'll be placing the plant here, and I'll be adding some more cinder here, so that the plant will remain firm. So as I said, the cinder has some vermicompost also in this. So here goes the cinder. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be trimming it. So you need a very good blade. So this is the new one. So just as I said, I'll be trimming it on the just 1 inch above the soil where it remains. So I'll just try to trim it here. So here goes. Let me keep it aside. And I'll be covering with little bit of soil. And the mixture of what I showed you, that is the seaweed, little bit vermicompost, cowden and neem powder. So that I have added in this, and just once again I'll just cover it. So that's over. In the same way, I'll be doing the second one. So friends, here goes the second one. So both are ready. Let me keep this all aside. So we don't need now this. So now both are ready here. So friends, now we have cut it. Now very important is here you have to clean the surface. It should be dry. The reason is that now we will be burning a candle, and this candle wax should fall on this. You can add fungicide also, but this is the best one. Fungicide, because we water every day, the fungicide may come out, but this wax will never come out of this. So I'll show you how I do it. So I got the candle. Now I'll just drop the wax on this. So you can see here I have taken the candle, and let me focus it. So I'll just spread this. And see. So these are ready. I just spreaded it in a proper way. And now what I'll be doing is, see what fungicide we had kept it. Now I'll be adding this water all over here. And you should allow it to drain from down. You can see immediately the water started flowing down. So that drainage should be needed for this. That's very important. So I'll keep this in my balcony. So friends, I've shown you how to trim the adenium plant, and here is how I trim. And how you apply the wax on this, and then how you change the soil, and how you add the fungicide water in this. So everything I have shown you, and this is the plant which I have kept it aside. So friends, thank you very much for watching this video, and if at all you like my videos, please do subscribe, please press the like button, and please share with your friends. Thank you very much.